Right.
He's about to tell us about his trip to Miami.
What time did we leave? All right, we left at 11:45. Let's see. February 18th, 1972, and Larry took us to the airport, dropped us off. We checked in our baggage. My mother forgot to reserve seats on the plane.
We had good seats anyway.
So we walked down to where the flight was going, and then it was time to go. And everybody else has seats, so we didn't. So he called up and he got seats for us. The guy at the
Whoever was at the
at the check-in counter.
It struck me so funny. It's, it seemed like Flora's
You
father.
could probably record the TV show.
So he looks just like...
Yeah, gee, for the minute. It's, it was eerie.
The other day, you look like his brother. I think you look like Mama's brother.
Yeah,
Today is Sunday, April 9th, I believe. I've been corrected, and I stand corrected. They tell me it's the 8th. So now we will hear from my red-headed grandson, Terrence Eisenberg. Is that the way you pronounce it, Terry?
Yeah.
All right.
Today when I woke up, this very, very bright Sunday morning in Florida, in my house in Coral Gables, my father asked me if I'd like to go with him today. So, sleepily, I answered yes and hopped it myself into the shower. Well, I don't want to get into things that haven't gotten into, but Stephen has broken his leg, my mother has gotten in a car accident, 2 of my father's kids have gotten in accidents, and I am tired.
Otherwise,
Oh yes. So I went with my father to one of the independence meetings in Skyways Motel in Legion Road. After we finished that boring meeting, which I voted on, all the votes, I played some ping pong with a 13-year-old who was really 15 years old. Then I decided not to hang around any longer and to go with my grandfather Jack to Miami Beach to the Roney Plaza. Here.
This guy thinks he's got... Steve, no, it's not even Steve. It's Terry. What are these pants? Do you want Stephen to come here?
Yeah.
Where is Stephen?
In the back.
And what happened to Stephen?
Both of ya.
He broke his leg?
Yeah.
How? Where was he?
In school.
Oh. Yeah. Did he really break his leg in school? Tell me what happened. Tell me just what happened.
He was wrestling and he broke his leg.
And well, then what happened?
My mom came there and picked him up.
What happened?
Mommy was backing into the parking space and she was in crooked and she backed out and a truck hit her.
Oh, is it Mommy's fault?
No, the truck driver's used him in the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. Gee, that's terrible. And then what happened? What happened then?
He got a ticket and the police came.
Was anyone hurt?
No.
No?
And the money truck came.
The money truck? What's the money truck?
The tow truck.
The tow truck?
A money truck where he pays. Filling the hole.
All right, talk, Joey.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you, Joey? You a good boy? Hey, yes.
Joey and the Poey. Joey
Today is the 17th day of April, 1973. I'm stand corrected again. Jeffrey says it's the 18th. And Jeffrey and Diane are visiting here. And we're going to hear a few words from Jeffrey Landon, so that the next time he comes here, which may be God knows when, he'll be able to hear himself again.
Well, I'd like to correct you again on my name. It's Landon. I've gone through this all my lifetime, people pronouncing my last name wrong. But nevertheless, I'm very glad to be here and see my relatives, and it's always good to see them. It's always, it's become a part of my vacation. And I just hope everybody's all right. And next time I come down here, I'll see everybody. And I'm really having another good time in Florida.
Let's see, on this 25th day of April, we have visitors here, Mr. and Mrs. Julius Perlmutter and their son Eddie. And now we're going to have a few words from our guests. Happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here. It looks like a camera I'm talking into. You got something to say, Edward?
No, I don't.
It was good to see Flora and Jack, and Edward's worried about the meter.
Parking meter.
The parking meter. It goes off in 10 minutes.
Well, we're very happy to see them. I don't know when I saw Julie last. It must have been...
When we came to Florida 13 years ago, we stayed at the Raleigh Hotel.
This I remember.
Apparently, he told Jack about it. So he paged us at the pool. And we came to the fester at the pool there to see it. You had your cab, you were working the cab then. You had your cab outside. You stopped off to say hello to us.
We did visit you on Washington Avenue. This I remember. Or East 16th Street.
Yeah, but we stopped off to see Bernie and Marilyn there. I don't know what street is that?
What?
Fellow Bernie is a fireman.
That's on about 13th Street.
13th.
Yes.
Well, we haven't looked them up while we're here. They used to live in North Miami. They still do.
I don't know.
What's a different address? We didn't have time. Maybe if we stayed longer, we would have been on time.
On this 22nd day of April, 1969, we are visiting my niece, Arlene. Everyone is going to get a crack at becoming an actress here.
It's very nice. It's very nice to have Flora here. I haven't seen her in a long time. She's looking well. And Jack, I saw him a couple of months ago, but I didn't even say hello to him. And Minnie is here. It's nice to see her. I haven't seen her in quite a while, which is the truth. And the grandchildren are here. Rona, Jeffrey, Renee. Daddy isn't here. No, it's nice to see relatives here. It's nice to see relatives here. Aunt Flora, she's looking very good, and so is Aunt Minnie. And real happy to see them for about the third time. And we're all here, like Grandma said. I'm proud to speak on this nice tape recorder, so we can bring it back to Florida and show it to all his friends. I don't know what else to say. Goodbye. Goodbye. Here's Rona.
Hey, you know when you're talking to me?
No.
Why not?
You're saying something.
You must have something to say.
I don't.
Well, do you know your Aunt Flora?
This is the first time that you remember her. You're a baby. So I don't know what to say anything.
Well, then I'm not going to put it on. When you're ready to say, I'll put it on.
How long are you in Florida? About 11 years. Hello, everyone. It's very nice seeing Uncle Jack and Aunt Flora and Aunt Minnie. And my mother is here, and Rona. She has to go to bed soon. Sid is not here right now. He's at a show. And I don't know when he'll be back.
Alone or with a woman?
With some men, no. And otherwise, everybody's fine. And that's it.
Hello, everybody. This is your swinging Aunt Minnie coming to see you tonight. Are you glad to see me? I'm very happy to see you. I haven't been here in a long time. And if not for my brother Jack, I'd never get here in a longer time. Doesn't anybody laugh at what I say? Does anybody answer me?
We're very happy to be here, and it's a beautiful house. The paint is beautiful, and the furniture is very nice. I wonder who the interior decorator was. By the way, Arlene, who decorated the place? Oh, everyone take note. Stuart Sirks deserves credit for the decor.
On this 22nd of April, guess who came here? Visited us, rather. My Aunt Flora, my Aunt Minnie, and my Uncle Jack. And by the way, guess who takes dinner? No, just to visit. Grandma! Instead of I going over there helping some little chores, she came here. And let me see. Well, I'm very happy that they come and everything because I'm going to have to go to bed soon.
Hello.
When the children went to the pet store, they went to buy something for the
For the what? Where is it?
When they were near the store, Paul ran to the store window. The other children ran to look at all the chicks. They said,
This is the 23rd day of April. We are now at Eugene's house, and the baby has arrived, and the mother is home. And I am now sitting on a couch with Eugene, Richard, and standing right alongside is Stephen. And Stephen is going to say a few words.
I am glad that my mother and my new baby brother, Joseph Howard Eisenberg, came home from the hospital. My grandfather Jack, Fran, and Flora came to visit us on the new baby, and I am very glad that my new baby brother came home so I could see him and play with him.
We will now hear Sourdough Stephen from Saskatchewan with his guitar. What? They didn't do anything. Will you go in the other room and talk?
Yes.
You sure? Why can't you say the same thing
What do you think I do in the other room?
I don't know. Why can't
Have somebody there?
Can't you say the same thing here?
I look into your beautiful
What did you say
eyes and I get all excited and I
What did you
forget
say
what I want to say.
She means it. What did you say before? What did you say before?
I'm not going to tell you what I said before.
Why? You didn't believe it was done. What? You didn't believe it was done. You see how you picked it up? If you went to the other room, what would you have said? Huh?
This is Faye Mayerson. It is now 14 years later since I made my last tape recording.
Flora, Kate, and Jack came in last week for a very happy occasion, and I'm very thrilled that everything went fine. They had come up to see Joe and I last Sunday and came back today to have dinner with us out, which was very, very delightful. They are looking very nice. They are looking well, and I'd like to wish them the best of everything with all their grandchildren, the best of luck and good health. We haven't seen the baby yet, but Joe and I intend to take a ride up probably next week to see their little family. I understand they have their other grandchildren are also adorable. I had seen them several years ago. They were very, very cute then. They must be that much nicer now. I also have a new addition in our family. David had a little girl 2 weeks ago, and my Seymour has both a girl and a boy. They are all adorable, and I hope in the near future we will, David intends to go down to Florida to live, and I hope eventually we will go down to Florida to remain too, because I really would love to be near Flora. She is looking very well, and I really hope she feels a little better than she says she does. I hope Flora and Jack have lots of nachas from their grandchildren, because they certainly deserve it. Amen.
On this 12th day of July, I am on one of my rare visits to my grandparents, Jack and Flora, in Miami Beach. I am having lots of fun here with my Uncle Jack and his computer. I may mention the fact that this is the year 1971. My brother Stephen visited here about a week ago, and my baby brother Richie, who is just four, he has learned how to swim, and he dives in the deep end and swims to the ladder very well. And Joey is doing fine. Stephen just got a new puppy. I expect to have the finest time here, if my grandfather doesn't make me cut my long hair short again. Signing off.
The way our little family group is enjoying this Sunday, January 24th, 1954.
This is David Mason. Most of the time on Sundays, I run down to the street and play with my friends. Unfortunately, I caught a cold and I can't go out. However, I find it just as much fun spending the day with my parents and my brother.
This is Beverly Green. Today is February 28, 1954, and being a cloudy day, I am visiting the Mayersons family with Bernie. We enjoy spending time with Faye, Joe, and the boys.
On this, the 28th day of February, Beverly and I, Bernie, are being entertained by the Mayerson family. Now stand on your head again, Faye.
Today, Sunday, February the 28th, Jack, Dan, and I are here visiting with Faye, Joe, and the children. Beverly and Bernie are here with us also. All we need is a little baby girl in our midst, which we hope to have real soon.
Today, Sunday, I am with my family, and I enjoy wonderful. We have a nice supper, and I'm glad, and I am with Faye, and Joe, and Bernie, and Beverly, and the children and my wife, the Stanley. We had a wonderful good time here. And I'm glad that was you like a little boy.
And March the 2nd, and Joey Spokesy called me up that he would call for me. Then Say called me up and she asked me if I would come visit to her house. And I said yes. And I came over to the house. And then Joey and Say and my two grandchildren, I had a very good time. And I enjoyed myself. Oh, me.
This is Claire Gunner. It is raining outside, and I came over to spend the evening with the Mayerson family. I haven't been here for quite some time. They are all well. They just got some very nice furniture, which I hope they'll enjoy it.
This is Jack Eisenberg, and I don't care what date it is. I am here with my lovely wife and my son Leslie. And we came here not because it's raining, but because we were hungry. And my wife refused to make dinner. I am the original man that came to dinner, and I'm staying for supper. Notice my enunciation and pronunciation. I am like the Gunners and the Mayersons. I will enunciate correctly. Now, I think I will spend the balance of the day with my brother-in-law Joe. We are going to look over the sights in the West Bronx. We'll meander to the park and take a look-see. You know what that is? A look-see on Jerome Avenue. And probably later on in the day, my good father-in-law and mother-in-law may come to visit. We will be pleased to spend an hour or so with them. Oh, my wife is cautioning me to be careful of what I am saying, so I guess I will let her.
Oh, yeah, tell me. Go ahead. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. This is Flora Eisenberg. Mrs. Eisenberg from the Eisenberg family. When I got up this morning, my darling husband decided that he would like to visit my sister. So I called my sister immediately, and she decided that, not decided, but was very glad to have me come over. And I quickly got dressed and we went. We had a very nice lunch, dinner, and wine. We had a very nice dinner, and now we are relaxing and looking at pictures. And now we'll be going downstairs to the park for a little while. What else you like?
Leslie, this is Leslie, and I am here with my mother and dad visiting the Masons. I had a lovely lunch, and then went down to play in the park. Now we are resting in peace. I'm all pooped out.
I guess I'll have to take a walk now because my father said so.
I guess I'll have to take a walk now because my father said so.
If I say anything wrong here, I'll get me. I better say everything just like he tells me.
I better say everything just like he tells me.
Or else.
Or else.
Thank you.
Thank you for what?
Now
Today, May 16th, 1954, I went to visit Miss Janie Oken in Rye, New York, and had a wonderful time. I met her parents and their sister. After I came back, I visited the Mayesons. Next week, I'll be back to enjoy the Mayesons' hospitality.
Well, today's election day, November the 2nd, 1954.
We're going to have a secule, a little late, like 14 years. Today is April 24th, 1969. Now,
this is Joe Mason, April 24th, 1969. About 14 years. Oh, I don't know what time I get up in the morning. I get up at approximately 7 a.m. This has nothing to do with what I really wanted to say. It's approximately 14 years since we made the last recording when we were all together at my home on General Road. Jack was there at the time, Flora, Eugene, and Leslie. Since that time, Eugene has become the father of 4 children, and Leslie is now a pilot on the Northeast Airlines. It is my fond hope that 14 years from now we should all be together again and to make other recordings of all our voices.
Faye Mason will now tell us about her sons, her 2 sons. David out in Long Island, who was soon to become a citizen of Florida, and Cy, who was also an airplane pilot. And Faye says she can't speak on these things, so we'll just slide the button on and off. She won't know when it's on. So whatever we hear, we know it's spontaneous. She's ad-libbing this. No books. No notes.
This is Leslie Eisenberg speaking to you from the Roney Plaza Apartments. I have just had a sumptuous meal at the Roney Plaza Pub. If you will notice, I am talking very slowly, just like Mrs. Meyerson in the tape recording of 1954. This is some 18 years after that tape recording, and some 3 years after the one that followed that in 1969. I am sitting on the sofa with my mother and my wife. Yes, I am married. I am married, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you people that will hear this in the future. I never dreamed that I would be married 3 years ago. I thought I would remain a bachelor. But I am very happily married, and I'm not having second thoughts. Sitting across from me is Mrs. Ethel Goldman, my dear friend Robert's mother. And sitting to the right across from myself is Robert Goldman, who is now a graduate of Georgia Institute of Technology. He has graduated with a degree in aeronautical engineering and is about to go to Stratford, Connecticut to assume the responsibilities and the tests of an aeronautical engineer at Sikorsky Helicopter. I hope he enjoys himself, and I wish him a very good future. Also opposing myself in this living room at the Roney Plaza is my father, Jack Eisenberg, who is looking very well. He's never looked so good in his entire life. He is looking better. I do know that, although he says I don't, because I'm very observant. He dresses nicer than I've ever seen him dress before, and for the first time, and I believe in his life, he is living. Thank you very much. I should hope, or I will speak into this recorder again, I'm sure, in the future, because I will live a very long life. I speak positively.
This is Flora Eisenberg, and I'm very happy to be here with my husband, my son, daughter-in-law, and my friends, Mrs. Ethel Goldman and Bobby Goldman. I hope I'll be seeing them very much more and be happy with them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Robert Goldman, the person that you've been hearing so much about for the last 5 minutes. One of the people. I'm sitting opposite the TV set, and looking out the window, I was just looking at one of Jack's stars, which is changing colors all the time, except that it's not. And I'm happy to be here in Miami for the last 2 days for a long time. And hope everybody is looking as well next time I'm down here as they are now. And I hope Jack fights for his rent and continues to wear flashy clothing. Oh, that's flashy, so that's flashy, so.